come and help
Yeah,
do
I
them.
want to be really hands-on. I want to help.
Part of me, I'm swimming a little bit because it's part of me like I really wanted to be more in on the planning part, but I'm conflicted because I like what she's chosen. But I'm kind of like, it sort of feels like the project's getting away from me now. Like it's becoming a little bit more Meri's project.
And with it,
Sister wives Kody and Janelle Brown put divorce aside after losing son Garrison. After their 2022 divorce, Kody and Janelle Brown united as parents to grieve their son's death in 2024, leaning on each other through the pain. After going their separate ways in 2022, Sister Wives stars Kody and Janelle Brown never expected to be brought back together, but life had other plans. In March 2024, their 25-year-old son, Robert Garrison Brown, tragically died by suicide, and the loss shook them to the core. In the light of such a heartbreak, Kody and Janelle have thus put their divorce aside and come together, not as husband and wife, but as parents leaning on each other through grief. Kody and Janelle Brown set aside divorce drama after son's death. No matter how bitter the relationship was, tragedy doesn't discriminate. When Kody Brown and his ex-wife Janelle Brown lost their 25-year-old son, Garrison, in March 2024, everything else, old arguments, years of separation, and reality TV history, suddenly faded. They faced the hardest thing any parent can imagine. Even though they're no longer a couple, this tragedy pulled them back together in a way nothing else could. In a joint statement, the two shared last year on Instagram. Janelle and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown. He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. Our loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory. The grief hit them both hard. After the death, both Kody and Janelle Brown have openly faced their grief. Janelle shared her feelings and memories on social media, including honoring Garrison's birthday by visiting his favorite restaurant and making his favorite pie. She also spoke about the difficulty of her first Mother's Day without him. Meanwhile, Kody expressed deep regret over missed chances to reconnect with Garrison and has been shown dealing with his grief on Sister Wives. The family decided to cremate Garrison and later bury his ashes in Wyoming, a place full of family memories and special to Garrison. Despite their divorce, Kody and Janelle have come together to support each other through this loss. What led to Kody and Janelle Brown's divorce? Kody and Janelle Brown's divorce ended a long chapter in their lives. They were married for more than 20 years and have 6 children together. Over time, their relationship faced many challenges, which eventually led to their split. Fans have seen some of these struggles on the show Sister Wives, where tensions between them grew. Janelle decided to divorce Kody for several reasons. She felt that Kody's relationship with her children had gotten bitter over the years, and he didn't make fixing it a priority, which caused her a lot of pain. Over time, there was a growing distance between them and a lack of clear communication, leaving Janelle feeling misunderstood and unsupported. Ultimately, she chose to focus on her own well-being and the needs of her children, which led her to end the marriage. Another big issue was how to divide the family's money and property. Janelle felt she wasn't being treated fairly after all the years she had helped build the family and its finances. She believed that since she and the other wives contributed a lot, they deserved a fair share now that the marriage was ending. This caused tension not only between Janelle and Kody but also with the other wives. Kody saw things differently. He explained that all the money was shared among the whole family, with everyone making sacrifices. He said Robyn's money helped pay off family debts, so it wouldn't be fair to take from her assets now that Janelle and some others were leaving. After trying for years to keep their marriage strong, Kody and Janelle decided to separate. Sister Wives Gwendolyn drags Kody for ignoring while Gabriel's already clocked out. Kody Brown's kids Gwendolyn Brown and Gabriel Brown slam his toxic parenting on Sister Wives, hinting at irreparable family rifts. Sister Wives may have started as a reality television show set to bring the polygamous family of Kody Brown to the screens, but it has brought a lot more than just that to the screens. To put it lightly, the series hasn't held back on the dramatic element as it pulled back the curtain on the toxicity and flaws of the Brown family members, especially that of the male patriarch. While 3 of his wives have already separated from him due to the reported toxic behavior he displayed, it seems that Kody might not even be able to mend his relationship with some of his kids. This comes to light especially after his daughter, Gwendolyn, dragged him for ignoring her. Not to mention, even Gabriel confirmed he won't be reconciling with his father. Sister Wives Gwendolyn is getting candid about her disappointment with Kody. Of all the people Kody Brown has disappointed on Sister Wives, it seems like he didn't spare his kids. This is evident from how Gwendolyn Brown, the daughter he shares with his ex-wife Christine, has been openly vocal about her disappointment with her father while coming clean about why she no longer shares a strong relationship with him. This happened during an episode of season 18 of the reality television show, when she was sharing a meal with her brothers, Gabe Brown and the late Garrison Brown, with Christine and Janelle Brown. During this meal, a lot of things were discussed, especially Kody and Robyn's relationship at length. This was when Gwendolyn dragged her father for ignoring her, via Screen Rant. Sharing how she feels there's a disparity between the way he feels about and treats his older children and the younger kids he shares with Robyn, she exclaimed, "Oh my God, imagine your father loving you." She went on to say that she had never known that sort of relationship with Kody, the way that his younger kids have, though she felt happy for them. That said, even though Kody claimed he was trying to reach out to his older kids as well and reconcile and get back on good terms with them, it feels like he will have to put in the extra effort with Gwendolyn. This is because she, for one, has clearly hinted how she sincerely doesn't feel like her father loves her, which is a sad reality. Meanwhile, Kody has already fallen out with Gabriel in Sister Wives. On the one hand, while Gwendolyn is one to have openly shared and discussed her issues with her dad, pointing out how she feels he is more interested in being a father to his 5 kids with Robyn, on the other hand, Gabriel, Kody's son with Janelle, has openly admitted that he has no intention of reconciling with his father after having fallen out with him. During an episode of season 19 of the show, via Starcasm, Gabriel explained how frustrated he was with his father, revealing, "Kody was like, 'Hey, I miss you.' And then he was like, he kept phrasing it like I owed him an apology. And eventually, I was just like, hey, unless you're like, actually ready to have a relationship and fix things, then we're not going to talk anymore." That's not all. Continuing in the episode, Gabriel didn't mince his words as he emphasized how he had told Kody that if he wasn't willing to change and take accountability, then I just won't ever see him again, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I truly believe it would take an act of God to fix things. As brutal as that sounds, Kody Brown has long impaired his relationship with his other wives and older children and has already painted his picture as pretty much a horrible father so far. That said, it doesn't quite come as a surprise that both Gabriel and Gwendolyn have been estranged from their father. What remains to be seen, though, is whether this daughter-son and father pair ever ends up reconciling or not. Sister Wives Kody Brown claims Meri Brown ruined affection for all his wives in season 19, "She was all over me." Kody Brown blames Meri for his lack of affection in his plural marriages in a revealing episode of Sister Wives season 19. Tensions continued to build in season 19 of Sister Wives. The episode, which started as a Valentine's Day episode, quickly revealed a bitter confession. In the episode, Kody Brown delves deeper into the complex history behind his polygamous marriage. Kody is not holding back. He's pointing his finger at his first wife, Meri Brown, claiming that her early clinginess in their marriage made him pull back from showing affection to all his wives. Yes, according to Kody, Meri may be the reason there was so little love shown in their so-called love-filled plural family. Sister Wives Kody Brown blames Meri for lack of affection in season 19. In the April 27th episode of Sister Wives, titled "Love Covers All Wrongs," Kody Brown opened up about why he avoided public displays of affection throughout his polygamous marriage. Reflecting on the early days of their marriage, Kody said Meri's physical affection created tension that carried through decades of family life. Kody said, "When Meri and I got married, Meri was clingy. She was all over me." He described her frequently sitting on his lap and being clingy even in front of others while being married to Janelle. He confessed that Janelle's mother once pulled him aside to say that Janelle felt uncomfortable seeing him being so affectionate with Meri. In response, Kody said he started to withdraw affection completely from Meri and never even established affection with Janelle because of it. The effort to keep peace in the family and to prevent jealousy may have created even more distance. During the episode, the wives shared their perspective. Robyn, Kody's fourth and only remaining wife, said that the original agreement among them to avoid showing PDA might be a mistake. She felt it made everyone feel alone. Janelle, on the other hand, said that there should have been no rules in the first place. Every couple should be allowed to do what works for them without managing emotions. Sister Wives Christine said she felt insulted when her marriage was in a terrible position. Christine, now long separated from Kody, didn't sugarcoat her opinion. It was insulting for her to watch him being affectionate with other wives when her marriage to Kody was falling apart. Christine also pointed out that Robyn seemed more comfortable with physical affection in front of the others. Even Robyn confirmed it with her opinion. She admitted, "It would have made each wife feel more secure and more comfortable if Kody would have been able to show affection, or we would have been able to show affection to him." Meri, meanwhile, admitted the affection issue was situational. When they were in a good place, she didn't mind seeing him with the others. Kody admitted that he and Meri realized early on they weren't compatible. But instead of confronting that reality, they leaned further into polygamy. Kody and Meri officially ended their 32-year relationship in season 19. During their emotional farewell, Kody tearfully told her, "Meri, it's the end of an era. We had something." Meri agreed, though fans were left wondering if Kody's tears were about heartbreak or just long overdue relief. The family continues to deal with heartbreak as they will give their final tribute to Garrison and lay him to rest in the family plot. As Sister Wives continues its 19th season, the emotional fallout from years of miscommunication and suppressed affection continues to surface, and the toll polygamy has taken on the Brown family. After years of insults, Sister Wives Kody Brown tries a rebrand with a $610,000 apology. Kody Brown's $610,000 apology to his ex-wives Janelle and Meri, is it an earnest plea or just a PR move to rebrand his image? The dynamics of Sister Wives Brown family have shifted, but is it for better or for worse? After years of snubbing his elder wives, the family patriarch Kody Brown tried to rebrand himself by paying out $610,000 to Janelle and Meri. But the question still remains whether his $610,000 apology is a sincere attempt at making peace with ex-wives. Brown, 56, initially bought the 14-acre Coyote Pass property in Flagstaff, Arizona in 2018 after deciding to relocate his family from Las Vegas. The TLC personality's initial dream was to stay with his entire family, then including his 4 wives Meri, Christine, Janelle, and Robyn, along with all his children, in separate homes within the property. However, before his dream could materialize, the polygamist family slowly disintegrated, leading Brown to abandon his dream and finalize the sale of the property for $1.5 million. As he relinquished his 97% stake on the Coyote Pass property, he paid $305,000 each to Janelle and Meri, which further raised questions. Let's find out how his $610,000 payout landed in controversy despite initially being packaged as an apology. How Kody Brown's $610,000 apology to Janelle and Meri fell flat. While Kody's initial dream consisted of separate houses for all his wives, and one for himself, the plan went downhill when Christine broke free of the marriage in 2021. Leading her path, Brown's 2 other wives, Janelle and Meri, too separated from him, citing their growing distances in 2022 and 2023 respectively. That left Brown in a monogamous marriage solely with Robyn, whom he spiritually married in 2010, and legally in 2014. Nevertheless, when Christine bailed out of her marriage, she sold her portion of the land parcel for a meager $10 to Brown, per Collider. Meri and Janelle, however, remained, as they should have, for the property. Janelle, after all, used her 401k to finance part of the property, and Meri has always been a steady contributor in the family's finances. Thus, throughout the family's possession of the land, Brown claimed that he won the majority of the shares of the land. Janelle and Meri, on the other hand, have always fought for 25% share each. Brown's reluctance in distributing the land parcel, however, doesn't come out of character for the Brown family patriarch. More often than not, during the sister wives' tenure, Brown came off as a flawed character who was far from a Prince Charming. His elder wives saw him fall head over heels in love with Robyn, which became the point of contention in their plural marriage. However, instead of addressing their concerns, Brown derisively called the women entitled princesses, via Screen Rant. It is, however, just a fraction of the emotional strain the women had to undergo during their association with Brown. It is not that they have not been emotionally manipulated before. While they stayed for years in hopes of turning things for the better, their hopes weren't reciprocated. Instead, insults and snubs only grew with each passing year. Even after separating from Brown, the ex-wives were accused of alienating their children from Brown. Amid all the backlash, Brown shocked many by redividing the land parcel into 4 parts, giving somewhat into Janelle and Meri's demands. Yet the division remained unequal. Brown sold the land in 4 parcels, 2 2.42-acre plots for $305,000 each, a 4.48-acre plot for $400,000, and a 5.16-acre plot for $490,000. After making the sale for $1.5 million, he gave around $610,000 to Janelle and Meri, while keeping the rest for himself and Robyn. While his act of shelling out $610,000 to his previous wives may appear as an act of generosity, it didn't fail to raise speculation, as it also received backlash as a PR move. Given Brown's past, it may or may not have been a face-saving act. Yet, PR move or not, Brown's recent act of property division did leave his 2 exes richer by $305,000 each. As for Brown's reputation, only time will tell whether his rebranding worked. What's next for the sister wives family? With a major point of contention for the land now over, peace seems to have been restored with the broken family. While Christine apparently did not get a share in the proceedings, she got peace of mind by bailing out earlier, and that calls for something. Nevertheless, Brown's relationships with his other family members are still at a standstill. Though he managed to work out a serviceable deal with Janelle, the trust has been broken with the mother of his 6 children. Brown, who is currently in a monogamous marriage with Robyn, is still trying to adjust to his post-plural marriage. As each of the members of the family embarks on their individual journeys, Sister Wives is bracing for a more poignant tale that would still keep the Audi Gia Giudice hints at tension with Kody Brown on Special Forces, as she admits some people would get under your skin. Gia Giudice hinted at tension between the Special Forces, World's Toughest Test Season 4 cast and Sister Wives star Kody Brown. During the August 8th episode of her Casual Chaos podcast, Gia said there were definitely some people that would get under your skin a little bit while discussing the cast dynamics. Kody's casting has sparked lots of conversation online, with fellow Season 4 star Brianna Chicken Fry LaPaglia even admitting they didn't get along well. Gia Giudice is shedding light on the dynamics of the Special Forces, World's Toughest Test cast. During the Friday, August 8th episode of her Casual Chaos podcast, Gia opened up about her time on the show, just 2 days after it was announced that she would be competing on Season 4. I can't even name one person that I really did not get along with on this cast, the Real Housewives of New Jersey, 24, star shared on the podcast. However, Gia added that there were definitely some people that would get under your skin a little bit, and you guys will see that on the show. She appeared to be alluding to Sister Wives star Kody Brown, whose inclusion in the Season 4 cast of Special Forces continues to spark conversation online. Noting that you guys have all been talking about him already, the Next Gen NYC star added, "So, I'm sure you could assume who it is." Brown is best known for starring on TLC's Sister Wives. His casting sparked conversation online as it comes following the end of his polygamous marriages to Meri Brown, Christine Brown, and Janelle Brown. His divorces from Meri, Christine and Janelle all imploded within a 14-month period. He's now only married to Robyn Brown, whom he legally wed in 2014 after their spiritual marriage occurred in 2010. Kody's relationship with his 18 children have also been a topic of debate amongst fans of the show. But the fans weren't the only people that reacted negatively to Kody's casting. His fellow Season 4 castmate, Brianna Chicken Fry LaPaglia, also weighed in and revealed she experienced tension with the Sister Wives star while filming. "Let's just say I didn't know who he was while filming," she wrote in a since-expired Instagram story, according to US Weekly. "And we didn't necessarily get along well, LMAO, you will see." In addition to Gia, Kody and Brianna, the cast includes Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice, Olympic gymnast Shawn Johnson East and her husband, former NFL athlete Andrew East, and singer Jessie James Decker and her husband, former NFL athlete Eric Decker. Rounding out the cast is